Have you ever wondered how to tame your bird quickly? Well, you're in the right place. Taming a bird is not just about teaching it tricks. It's a crucial aspect of your feathery friend's well-being and your relationship with it. Today, we are going to take a journey together, providing a step-by-step guide that will help you master this task. Because every bird deserves a loving and understanding companion, and we're here to help you be that person. So, let's dive right into the first step. Before we start, we need to understand what taming means. When it comes to our feathered friends, taming is a term that's often misunderstood. Some imagine it as a form of dominance or submission, a way to make a bird bend to our will, but that's far from the truth. Taming isn't about control, it's about connection. It's about building a bond of trust and comfort with your bird, creating an understanding that allows you both to communicate more effectively. Picture this. You're in a foreign country where no one speaks your language. It's frustrating, right? Now imagine a local who takes the time to understand you, to learn your language and customs. They make you feel comfortable and safe. That's what taming is all about. It's not about forcing your bird to do what you want, but rather about you understanding your bird's wants and needs. Taming is a process of mutual learning. It's about respecting your bird's boundaries and learning to read their body language. It's about making your bird feel safe and secure, so they're comfortable enough to interact with you. And remember, every bird is unique. What works for one might not work for another. It's important to be patient and try different approaches until you find what works best for your individual bird. Now that we understand what taming truly means, we can move on to the first step. The first and most crucial step in taming your bird is building trust. This statement is not an exaggeration. Trust is the foundation upon which all other steps rest. It's the magical ingredient that transforms a bird from a scared, wild creature into a loving and loyal companion. How do you build this trust, you might ask? Well, think about your own relationships. How do you build trust with a friend or partner? You spend time with them, communicate with them, and show them kindness. The same applies to your feathered friend. Spending time with your bird is the first step. You don't have to do anything special. Just be in the same room. Let them get used to your presence. They need to understand that you're not a threat, but a friend. Next, talk to your bird. Yes, you heard it right. Birds are very receptive to sounds and voices. They might not understand your words, but they will certainly pick up on your tone. A gentle, soothing voice can work wonders in building trust. Lastly, let's talk about feeding. Hand feeding is a great way to build trust. It's a clear signal to your bird that you are a source of food and comfort. Start with treats, and once they're comfortable, you can move on to regular meals. Remember, patience is key in this process. Building trust takes time, and every bird is unique. Don't rush it. Enjoy the journey of building this special bond with your feathered friend. Now that you've established trust, it's time to start some basic training. Training a bird is a process that requires patience, perseverance, and a gentle touch. The first step is to get your bird accustomed to your hand. Start by placing your hand near the bird's cage, close enough for them to see and become familiar with, but far enough away not to cause any distress. Over time, gradually move your hand closer to the bird until they feel comfortable with your presence. Once your bird is comfortable with your hand, it's time to teach them to step up onto your finger. Begin by presenting your finger as a perch, showing the bird that it's a safe place to land. Encourage your bird to step onto your finger by gently nudging their chest with your finger. Remember, all movements should be calm and slow to avoid scaring your feathered friend. Of course, positive reinforcement is key in any training process. When your bird makes progress, reward them with their favorite treat. This not only makes the training process more enjoyable for your bird, but it also encourages them to repeat the behavior, solidifying the training. Also, ensure to keep training sessions short, ideally 5 to 10 minutes, several times a day. This keeps the training process fun and prevents your bird from becoming overwhelmed. These basics will form the foundation of your bird's training. It's not an overnight process, but with consistency and patience, you'll have a well-trained, happy bird in no time. With trust and basic training under your belt, it's time to introduce socialization. Socialization is an essential aspect of taming your bird. It helps them to be comfortable around others, enhancing their overall well-being and happiness. It's not just about getting them used to you, but also to other people, and if possible, other birds. This broadens their world, giving them a more enriched life. Now let's dive into how you can effectively socialize your bird. Firstly, remember to always prioritize safety. Never force an interaction. Instead, gradually introduce your bird to new people and environments. Start by having others around during feeding times. The presence of others while they're eating can help your bird associate people with positive experiences. Secondly, let your bird observe other birds. If you have friends or family with birds, arrange a meet and greet. Watching other birds can provide them with a sense of familiarity and companionship. Lastly, be patient. Socialization is a process and it won't happen overnight. It's okay if your bird is shy or hesitant at first. Encourage them gently and never rush the process. Keep in mind that while socializing your bird, it's crucial to respect their boundaries. If your bird seems uncomfortable, give them space and try again later. In the end, successful socialization will lead to a more confident and happy bird, which is what we all want, right? Remember, every bird is unique, so go at a pace that's comfortable for your feathered friend. The final step in taming your bird quickly is maintaining consistency and patience. Consistency is key in this process. Imagine learning a new language. If you practiced only once a week, it would be difficult to grasp and remember the new words. Similarly, your bird needs regular training sessions to understand and get comfortable with the new behaviors. Consistent training also helps build a routine, and birds, like many of us, thrive on routine. By sticking to a schedule, you're providing a sense of security and predictability for your bird. This not only aids in taming, but also contributes to their overall well-being. Now let's talk about patience. Taming a bird is not an overnight process. It takes time for them to trust you and learn new behaviors. There will be setbacks, days where it feels like you're taking 2 steps back for every step forward. But remember, setbacks are not failures. They're opportunities to learn and adjust your approach. When these setbacks occur, it's essential to maintain a positive attitude. Your bird can pick up on your frustrations, which may make them more apprehensive. Instead, treat every training session as a new chance to build a stronger bond with your bird. In conclusion, the journey to taming your bird quickly is a blend of consistent training sessions and an ample amount of patience. With consistency and patience, you'll see a significant improvement in your bird's behavior. So, to quickly tame your bird, remember these key steps. We began this journey of bird taming by understanding what it truly means. Taming is not about dominating or controlling your feathered friend. It is about fostering a mutual relationship based on trust and respect. It's about teaching your bird that you are a friend, not a threat. Next, we moved on to the first step of taming, building trust. Here, we learned that earning your bird's trust is crucial. This can be done through various methods, such as spending quality time with your bird, talking to it in a calm and soothing voice, and avoiding sudden movements that might startle it. In essence, it's about creating a safe and comfortable environment for your bird. Then we delved into the basic training techniques. We discovered the power of positive reinforcement and how it can encourage your bird to behave in certain ways. Remember, rewarding good behavior with treats, praises, or petting can go a long way in shaping your bird's behavior. Following that, we explored the importance of socialization. Birds are social creatures, and they thrive in environments where they can interact. Introducing your bird to new people, sights, sounds, and experiences can help it become more comfortable and confident. Lastly, we emphasize the significance of consistency and patience. Taming your bird is not an overnight process, and it requires a lot of patience and consistency. Stick to your training routine, keep your interactions positive, and most importantly, be patient. Your bird will not become tame immediately, but with time, it will start to trust you more and more. To wrap it up, remember that every bird is unique, and what works for one might not work for another. It's important to adapt your taming process to your bird's specific needs and personality traits. The journey of taming your bird is a rewarding one, filled with beautiful moments of bonding and understanding. Remember, taming your bird is a journey. Enjoy the process and happy bonding with your feathered friend.